Manchester, where are you? Please, let's show you about the uniform. We are in Manchester tonight. Then coach third round. And then third place. Quickly. Can you do the third place now also? Under 16. Congrats, Manchester. This man turned around. Remember those tears. Remember those tears when they flew. We are restored to our courses. Please stand by. Look at the ball quickly. Let's see it up, guys. Let's see it up. Mr. Christopher Rooker, and I come to the podium, the under 19 presentation, third place. Thomas Coach, second round. Mr. Richardson, under 19, Urban Martin, go. Urban. Yes.
So we say good afternoon, or we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you're watching the broadcast from around the world. This is yours truly, Dwight Fraser, on ISSA Sports TV, and you're in time to witness the ISSA All-Island High School Under 16 basketball final, with St. George's College getting the first 2 points on the board. They're up against Ardenne. Both teams are in blue, but the team in the light blue is St. George's College from North Street, the ISSA Urban Champions, up against another urban team in dark blue in Ardenne. Now this final promises to be a testy one, because while St. George's College in the light blue holds the under 16 urban title, Ardenne, coached by Basil Barrett, yet to walk away with a title this season, and this afternoon here at GC Foster College could be the shining or the crowning or the decisive moment. Coach Basil Barrett have won many a championship in the urban, in the All-Island, and this afternoon, as we say good afternoon to Kurt, the former coach at Calabar, who himself have won several titles. Kurt himself have coached at the NBL level and have played the game itself, and have also helped us back in the day where commentary is concerned. And we say good afternoon to Ludlow Buck as well, the coach of Calabar, and the green and black standards bearers not. St. George's College. St. George's College with St. George's College with 3 points on the board. Here comes Ardenne. Oh, coast to coast. Great finish that time. And the crowd loving it. still ready. This matchup could be, for the want of a better term, a proverbial dogfight. This is only the early stages. This so with the technical foul, one shot taken and possession from the side. A fight for the ball. Ardenne holding on to possession. Earlier here at the venue, we had the third place playoff where Herbert Morrison defeated St. Catherine 38-33 in the under 19 third place All-Ireland matchup. And Manchester did likewise in taking care of Camperdown 44-41. And now you're witnessing the third place. You're witnessing the under 16 All-Ireland High School basketball final between St. George's College in light blue up against Ardenne in the dark blue. Clifford Brown, the coach of St. George's College, holds a title already under his belt. His opposite number, Basil Barrett. Oh! A long-range three-pointer to break the momentum. And an offensive foul call that time. On the Ardenne player. Bonnick, number 12, his first personal foul of the contest. Here is St. George's College with it. Finding their big man who ups the bounce, goes inside, draws the foul. He will go to the line. In the event you're just joining us, this is the ISSA All-Ireland Under 16 basketball final between Ardenne in the dark blue calling a double change up against St. George's College in the light blue at the line to shoot St. George's College. The first shot is good. Imani Salmon scoring the first of two shots, will shoot again and couldn't get the second one to drop. So St. George's College just knocking down a three-pointer. Oh! And at the rack, Georges getting two more. Ardenne, are they backed up in their own half? St. George's College tightening the defense. Missing the rack altogether. Barrington Dennis And Dietrich Miller playing defense up top for Georges. A long range shot. Oh! A big three-pointer for Ardenne. It was Hassan Nicholson who shot that three-pointer for Ardenne, their second of the quarter. This Ardenne team is smoking. St. George's College holding their own. Ball dumped inside. And drawing the foul the time, number 22, Imani Solomon. Make that Imani Solomon. So St. George's College getting one. Oh, almost like a touchdown pass. Whistle on the play. So a timeout called. No, it wasn't. Play will continue, but Basil Barrett obviously upset about something. Not too sure what about. So a fight for the loose ball under the basket. Ardenne comes away with it. Looking for the fast break. And a foul called on number 4, Dietrich Miller. His first of the contest. Ardenne will go to the line to shoot 2. The first one is good. He will shoot one more. And the second one, no good. But a call by the referee, I thought was indicating that someone had moved before the shot was taken. A scramble for the ball. And it went outside. And here is St. George's College with it once more. As we say good afternoon to Calvin Martin. And Calvin Martin himself being the ISSA coordinator of these leagues. What sort of talent are we seeing this year, Calvin Martin?
Well, first of all, it's good to see Ardenne in the finals. They were ranked, I think, number 8. And it's a big achievement for them. The program has been struggling for the past 4 years. So it's good to see Ardenne here. I have seen a number of players who, at this age group, who seem to have some potential and hopefully will help to bring their level up while they continue playing in the league. And whatever opportunity come, local or overseas for scholarships, hope they will make use of it.
And then speaking of opportunity, usually we have jump ball, the KFC Star Search, and so these players can get into those competitions this summer.
Yes, and KFC started is very much on between July 13 to 18. And as you said, KFC is still on board, and of course jump ball. And I can't forget to mention the Breads. Breads Treasure Beach camp is also on for the summer, so the kids will get out and play some basketball.
Indeed. That's Calvin Martin himself was the coach when Jamaica hosted the Junior CARICOM Basketball Championship in 1997 at the National Arena. Oh! That player of Ardenne.
Most organized team nationally in the under 16, and I think that's where their strength lay. But if the Ardenne team get their outside game going today, Joy is going to have a very rough day.
And a real miss that time. As we look now at St. George's College finishing that time through number 11, Barrington Dennis. Dennis on the floor, giving it up, finding Toms. There's a whistle on the play. First shot was good, he'll shoot one more. Tom's missing the second, and the rebound that time coming from Chandre Porter.
16 Ardenne, right?
And just getting a bit of information now that Clifford Brown, the coach at St. George's, was the coach of Basil Barrett, the coach of at Ardenne.
While I think CB was at KC, maybe sixth form at the time. He was coaching Basil Barrett at Ardenne.
Look at that. And now, several years later, both meet in the final. And in the event you're just joining us, the scores in your picture shows Ardenne with a 4-pointer. And of course, seems as if that defensive extension is working for Ardenne. Dennis, oh, couldn't get it to fall. St. George's College still alive. And that player losing the handle on it. Ardenne comes the other way. Calvin Martin said earlier on, if Ardenne gets their outside game going, or their outside shooting game going, or there's a backcourt, the player of Ardenne step back. That certainly was great offensive and defensive work from St. George's College. Basil Barrett, not loving it, have called for a timeout. St. George's College have scored several unanswered points, and Ardenne will have to find a way to respond.
16 all. 3 points. 3 points and shoot all over? No, no. 16.
So 3 unanswered points that time for Ardenne have brought them level. For St. George's College, beg pardon, have brought them level with Ardenne. For the first time in this quarter, we have a tied game at 16 all. That's a 3-point shot. This St. George's College team slowly burning Ardenne now. We spoke about the outside game for Ardenne. They have hit several 3-pointers, but St. George's College are showing that they can respond. The player so the player of Ardenne that time drawing the foul, number 8, Valden Bassel. So both shots miss, and St. George's College scrambling for it. Ardenne comes up trumps. Oh, great fight that time by the big man. Long range 3-point shot. Oh, doesn't fall. Ardenne on the offensive rebound. The big man inside for Ardenne puts the ball on the floor. That time Nathaniel Hay. Here comes Ardenne with it.
20 charges, 16 Ardenne.
So another timeout called, and this time by St. George's College. How good and how pleasant it is for how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. There is unity in the house. But at the moment, the unification is at separate ends of the floor. Because while the St. George's fans are united, so too are the fans from Ardenne with the drums.
These are my fans. Take time, my fans.
So the fans here, those from Herbert Morrison, Manchester, have stayed with us for this final. As we get a look at them in your picture. And it was Manchester who won the third place under 16 playoff 44-41 in defeating Camperdown. And Herbert Morrison did likewise in defeating St. Catherine 38-33 in the senior under 19 matchup. So that's the end of the first quarter with St. George's leading 20-16. Ending 2016 in favor of Ardenne. Here we swing into action now for the second quarter. Ardenne getting the first bucket of this quarter. It was Bonnick who got the first point, or the first 2 points of this quarter. A fight for the ball. Toms hold possession for St. George's College. Long range shot, kissing the glass. Alexander Bailey with the shot, couldn't come up with it. He gets possession from the side. Forbes, nowhere to turn, a stifling defense. Find Toms. Oh, a great give and go inside. He was blocked, but nonetheless, Bailey coming up trumps for St. George's College. Oh! Ardenne responding immediately.
That's the same thing. Look at your one. Major Wilson, what am I about?
Wow, this Ardenne team really smoking now. At the start of the second quarter.
14 half there.
Here is St. George's College with it now. Toms, long range effort. Unsuccessful in the attempt. The big man, number 12, Bailey. A fight and a scramble for the ball. Ardenne comes up with it. Oh! Bonnick missing the mark. And coming up with it, Bonnick. He's a trump card for Ardenne this afternoon. At least in the second quarter, Bonnick is showing some muscle. Oh, a scramble under the basket. St. George's College with their motto, Ad Majorem de Gloriam, to the greater glory of God. And Ardenne with their motto, Dio Duce, Quare, Optima, with God as guide, seek the best. And obviously this Ardenne team have found the best. Believe you me, at the start of the second quarter, St. George's College have been hit by a runaway train. My goodness. Can St. George's College respond? Bonnick again, goes up, missing the mark. The putback, oh! David DeLissa, number 9. Sweet putback. And right away, Ardenne have racked up a 7-point lead, make that an 8-point lead. So a player down for Ardenne. David DeLissa. Up back a little gingerly though. Toms for St. George's. Finding Dennis with that white headband. Oh, great movement of the ball for Georges. Can they get some offensive production going now? Alexander Bailey finding Toms at the top of the key. Bailey doesn't fall. There's a whistle on the play. Ball going too high. Hitting the top of the backboard. It will be Ardenne ball. Slicing inside for 2 more for Ardenne at time. CJ Wilson. The double team comes. St. George's College breaks it. Tom. And he draws the foul. Long range pass. A skip court pass, and George's College unable to finish. They gather the rebound. Do they? No. Ardenne comes up with it. Oh. DeLissa. The putback. Bonnick was there. Fighting for the loose ball. There's a whistle on the play. If ever the ball was in Ardenne's grasp, they'll fight tooth and nail for it. For every possession. Battling for their pound of flesh, this Ardenne team. As I said at the start of the broadcast, they've been beaten twice by St. George's College so far this season. and they're not prepared to go down without a fight in this, the ISSA All-Ireland Under 16 final. An 11-point lead. Have turned into 12. Dennis finding Toms. Oh, great skip. And a fight for the ball. It was Bonnick. And that player from St. George's College, Tiandre Porter. Oh, that player of St. George's College read the play. Bailey got a finger to it. Ardenne getting out of the backcourt. Have they? No. Their ball handler losing the handle on it. DeLissa will roll back in a defensive position. St. George's College comes forward. A screen set. Great give and go. It was Porter who got the screen, went inside to take the shot. He was fouled, will go to the line to shoot two more. As we hear the drums blaring in the background here at GC Foster College. Nothing yet for St. George's College. They've only scored 2 points since the start of this quarter, St. George's College. While it's one-way traffic with Ardenne really having things their own way. The entry inside. It was a good finish that time. Simpson. And that play was called for backcourt. To continue pounding them. Problems for St. George's College as it regards possession. Oh, good attempt at a steal that time by Toms, unsuccessful. Ardenne comes away with it. Bonnick inside, waiting in the post, puts it up, blocked. A second attempt, falls nicely. Could Ardenne be home and dry? Maybe not. Still, 2 quarters to play. Toms gets a rear shot and kissing the window that time, Jamal Simpson. Oh! Bailey got away but just couldn't convert. So a 15-point lead. St. George's College now have broken that down now to 14. Still with work to do. Bailey at the line, converted the first. Will shoot one more. Both shots are good. So with 27 points on the board for St. George's College, a 13-point lead by Ardenne And if not a mountain to climb, still some catching up to do for this team in light blue, St. George's College. The old African proverb says, when the sun comes up in Africa, the lion better start running in search of food. It also says that the weakest gazelle better start running from the possibility of being eaten by the lion. This Ardenne team certainly has roared like a lion so far, especially in the second quarter. The St. George's College team better put their act together sooner than later before the rest of the contest slips away. Bonnie got the line, missing the first. To shoot one more, couldn't get it to fall, and St. George's College comes away with it. A speculative pass and a foul called on number 24. The foul was on Johnny Daly of Ardenne. He was really blocking out the intended receiver from St. George's College, but the manner in which he did it had the referee fuming. So an immediate substitution called. Daly checks out, and in comes Nathaniel Hay. St. George's College missing the first to shoot the second. That missed. That one was unsuccessful as well. The shot was taken by Parker, and a walking violation called on the dribbler for Ardenne. To our friends in the tri-state in North America, those in Canada, we say good afternoon. And to our friends in the United Kingdom, we say good night. Oh, that was sweet. Barnick was in a handy position, as if intended, waiting for the pass, and a great response that time. From Barrington Dennis. Barnick at the window, and a foul is called. So Barnick really has been part of the offensive production for this Ardenne team here this afternoon at GC Foster College. His percentage have gone up in this game in terms of his field goal percentage, that is. But at the line, he has struggled in the series. A long-range shot from him, missing altogether. So a scramble for the loose ball. That player of St. George's College almost did well to complete the steal. Alexander Bailey, oh. For whom much is given, so much is required. And that player of St. George's College, Porter, was unable to hold on. So Ardenne extending to a full court defense, which opens up the back. And there's a traveling violation called. St. George's College read it. And a fight for the ball. An indication that both teams are hungry. More so in this case St. George's College, as they have found themselves behind as we approach the close now of the second quarter. Here at GC Foster College. So the closing stages of this the second quarter. Oh! Stifling defense by Ardenne. And they managed to beat the full court trap. Coming up with it once again, St. George's College in all sorts of trouble. And they will have possession now from the baseline. And that player crashing the rim or making the cut was unsuccessful in the attempt. Oh! And there is where we'll come to an end for the first half. And my oh my, the St. George's College team, after taking the first quarter 20-16, head back now to the dressing room, trailing 44-30. Not too sure what hit them in the second quarter, but it belonged really to Ardenne in the end. We take a break at this juncture, and when we return, we pick up the action in the third quarter. But really, it was Ardenne who had things their own way. St. George's College scoring 10 points in this quarter. And of course, Ardenne scoring at least 22 points. Stay with us here on ISSA Sports TV. We take a break. So Ardenne outscoring St. George's College 28-10 in this quarter. They head back to the dressing room leading 44-30. St. George's College managing to score 10 points and Ardenne scoring 28. Stay with us here on ISSA Sports TV. You're watching live pictures of the halftime break in the ISSA All-Ireland Under 16 final between Ardenne and St. George's College. So we say welcome back to the action as we get set now for the start of the third quarter, or the second half, if you will. The team in light blue is St. George's College. The team in dark blue with the yellow trimmings is Ardenne. Ardenne lead at the moment. This is the ISSA All-Ireland Under 16 final being played at GC Foster College. A long-range shot coming early. And Ardenne with a whole lot of time on their hand as they lead St. George's College. Can't afford to gamble now. Oh, that player slicing between three St. George's players. Bannock! We say good afternoon to Senor Carlos. We say buenos dias to our Spanish-speaking fans, or buenos tardes, wherever you're watching the broadcast. We're just saying buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenas noches to our Spanish-speaking fans. How do I tell them that it's a game of basketball playing here at GC Foster College?
Hola, señores. Está pasando ahora aquí en GC Foster College.
Gracias. That is Senor Carlos. He, of course, one of our Spanish-speaking referees. One of two, the other being the former president. Oh! A crash and a fight for the loose ball. And Coach Clifford Brown is hopping mad. That player, Imani Salmon, went down in a heap with the two Ardenne players. But Ardenne came out with it in the end, calling for his players, Clifford Brown, to really tighten up defense now. Oh, great move that time by Barrington Dennis. Unsuccessful though. Flying the other way. Was Dilisa for Ardenne. Couldn't get it to fall. Oh, that turnaround jumper is successful by Porter of St. George's College. And Ardenne begins to make some mistakes of their own. If St. George's College can capitalize on those mistakes, it remains to be seen. But Basil Barrett not allowing St. George's College to build up any momentum, and have broken the momentum thus far to call a timeout. So Miller losing it. Oh, Dennis unsuccessful. And now St. George's College come running at Ardenne. With a full court defense. An attempt at a steal. Ardenne comes away with it. A fight for the ball. And Dietrich will make that number 11. Dennis committing the foul for St. George's College. We'll see Bonnick going to the line to shoot 2. Rim was closed on the first attempt. Could it oblige on the second? Dietrich, long range shot. Oh, St. George's College needed that. A 10-point game now. Ardenne have found the going rough so far in this third quarter. Yet to register a field goal. Nothing from them from the outside. Can they get something from the inside? A scramble for the ball. Ardenne with it. A bounce pass to Bonnick. Nothing for Bonnick. This Ardenne team is now flat. Here comes St. George's College on the gallop. A long range shot from the outside. No. Great hustle that time by CJ Wilson of Ardenne. Nicholson on the dribble, finding Bonnick. Green opting to lay it off. DeLissa, oh! DeLissa getting 2 more for Ardenne. Dietrich, now on his bicycle, getting ready to ride. St. George's College getting ready to attack the rack. And they are playing like they intend to pull Ardenne back in the contest. The rebound. Nothing for that player. Ardenne still alive through Nicholson. Finding DeLissa. DeLissa really controls the tempo of this game for the Ardenne team. Makes the swing pass. Bonnick. Shoots. Comes up flat. This is Barrington Dennis. And he was pushed. He will shoot 2. So Dennis to go once again. Nothing for Dennis. Great hustle being shown by him though. Delissa, hop steps, score! Oh, that was easy for Porter. Delissa again. Unsuccessful in the attempt.
11-point difference.
So an 11-point lead. And while St. George's College calls a timeout, it must be noted that they have shown great improvement in this, the third quarter. Excellent fighting spirit from the Georgians, unlike what we saw in the second quarter. Stay with us here on ISSA Sports TV. As we say, good afternoon to Jennifer Williams. That's the principal of the Queen School on the left. And Miss Jennifer Williams, the principal of the Queen School, she, of course, the chairperson for basketball under the distinguished patronage of the Intersecondary School Sports Association, the governing body for high school sports in Jamaica. Here is St. George's College. That long-range shot coming that time from Bailey. Delissa putting the ball on the floor, finding Bonnick. Great movement of the ball by Ardenne. A little bit more patient now, this Ardenne team. Bonnick run, jumps, fires, missing the mark. Oh, after the races, Barrington Dennis doesn't have support, does he? Ups to find his teammate. Oh, that was a hard foul. It was Alexander Bailey who was knocked out of the air. Almost had the winds knocked out of his sail, but he kept going and will go to the line to shoot two. The sounds of the drums in the background means that Ardenne, they are still alive and well. Beaten twice by St. George's College already this season in the urban competition. And of course, at the All-Ireland stage, Ardenne are not prepared to roll over and die in this one. Coast to coast, that is Delissa, showing some muscles at the end of it. Bailey looking for passing options. Gets it to Dennis. Great give and go. Delissa off to the races. Bonnick setting the screen. And shots like those went down for Ardenne earlier in the contest. Now it's a struggle. Dietrich. A bounce pass to his teammate, Salmon. Oh, and one. A possible three-point play for St. George's College. Salmon, who will stand and shoot one for his team, the Georgians from North Street. So a substitution called on the part of Ardenne. So they have taken out just one player, and that is Nicholson. And checking in the big man, Johnny Daly. He wears number 24. So a walking violation call. Oh, putting up a prayer, but it wasn't answered. Delissa, the rim is closed. Maybe momentarily, St. George's College, alive and well. Dietrich, off and dribbling, having to contend with two. The big man of St. George's College, putting the ball on the floor. And a technical foul called. And that player gets a stern warning from Basil Barrett. C.J. Wilson. So while a technical foul was called on the Ardenne player, it was number 7, C.J. Wilson. St. George's College unsuccessful, but will get possession from the side, as the referee had to step in earlier on to break up a possible melee. Some kind of confrontation might be brewing. This game could get to the boiling stage as we approach the end of the third quarter. As St. George's College tries desperately to bite into this lead, perhaps by any means necessary, we hope not, while it might be physical. Oh, unsuccessful that time. That was Delissa. Nothing for Ardenne. They get the offensive rebound. The big man under the basket was tripped. St. George's College ball. Is it? No. Ardenne will get it. Delissa. Frightening to see that he has missed several shots so far, when his production rate in terms of percentage was really up there in the second quarter. St. George's College beating that full court trap. Bailey puts the ball on the floor, loses the handle on it. Here comes Ardenne. Nothing for them. And a foul called on Ardenne. Kaija Wilson. So St. George's College have the opportunity now to come within 10 points. The Ardenne team hoping that they continue to miss. Dennis, a bounce pass. Bailey was fouled. So 3 attempts in succession for Bailey. He has missed all 3 to shoot one more. And finally getting one to fall. A 10-point lead being enjoyed now by Ardenne. Can they build on this lead? And a traveling violation called on number 24 at Johnny Daly. Bailey. Oh! A 3-point shot for Alexander Bailey of St. George's College. Now they're within 7. Ardenne tries to respond, but it goes outside. So after the 3-point conversion by St. George's College, Coach Basil Barrett of Ardenne have called a timeout to cut their momentum short. So we start the action now in the fourth quarter. So St. George's College managed to outscore Ardenne in the third quarter 16-9, but found themselves still trailing by 7 points. So St. George's College have reintroduced Joshua Toms on the floor and Diedrich sitting down. He's the smallest on the floor. Oh, great hustle. And a foul call on Ardenne. It was on Nicholson, who was fast as he was introduced. Will sit down, or will he? Having conversations with Basil Barrett on the sideline. Basil Barrett, the coach of Ardenne, coming over to perhaps see how many fouls this player is on. That is Nicholson. So, walking violation called on Porter. Delissa gets the ball over the line, and a backcourt call on Ardenne. In the event you're just joining us and you might be wondering, we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Whatever geographic space you're watching from around the world, this is the ISSA All-Ireland Under-16 final between St. George's College in the light blue and Ardenne in dark blue. Barrington Dennis have turned it over. Ardenne will get possession from the side. Earlier on, we had the third place matchups where Herbert Morrison defeated St. Catherine 38-33 for the under-19 third place trophy. And Manchester doing likewise in defeating Camperdown 44-41 for the under-16 All-Ireland title. Third place title, that is. Now the 2025 ISSA Under 16 All-Ireland title is on the line between two schools who play in the same zone and in the same conference. St. George's College in the light blue and Ardenne in the dark blue. Incidentally, the coach of Ardenne, Basil Barrett, was a student that was coached by the now coach of St. George's College, Mr. Brown. So we say good afternoon to everyone watching the live. Just about 60. And many other executives of the Intersecondary School Sports Association as the St. George's College player goes down. And that player, the ISSA of Ardenne, showing great sportsmanship. The Intersecondary School Sports Association, as we said in many our broadcasts, have successfully run the ISSA Boys and Girls Athletics Championship, won by Kingston College and Heidel this year, as well as the football competition, swimming competition, lawn tennis, table tennis, and that also includes netball. Wow, that was a running jumper. St. George's College finding ways to get back in the contest. The little man from St. George's College, Joshua Toms, and his entire aggregation are really playing smart now. Man-to-man defense. A whistle on the play. What was earlier a 15-point lead, now down to 5, with St. George's College finding a way to not only rotate their players, but to get some production offensively. Dennis on the dribble, finding Toms. The big man, Alexander Bailey up top, puts the ball on the floor, fires, coming up empty. Ardenne with their time to attack. Delissa, the left-handed dribbler, slices inside, and the putback from Bannick puts the lead back up to 7. This matchup could go down to the wire. Between themselves, and for the putback. So a scramble for the ball. St. George's College remains alive and well. And a player from Ardenne down. So the player of Ardenne down on the floor. So that player down on the floor, unable to get up Just managing to stand now. But he'll be okay. So with the drums rolling, here we go now for the remaining minutes in this game. Oh! Iman is summoned, getting 2 points for St. George's College. And a kickball on Alexander Bailey, who wears number 12. Bonnick put the ball on the floor. Oh, sweet shot. So Ardenne shouting defense on the St. George's College team. Woo! Both players fell awkwardly. More so Bailey, but he's okay. So 5 minutes remaining. So 5 minutes to play, a little under 5 minutes to play now. Oh, that player was unperturbed. Delissa slicing between the Georgians. And a foul called in Ardenne. Oh, great end off the time. And Ardenne really have taken away the inside game from St. George's College. And an offensive foul called on Summer. Really was pushing as he got closer to the basket. A 12-point lead. So make that an 11-point lead. Oh! Unsportsmanlike foul called on Delissa. Which means St. George's College will shoot, plus they'll have possession on the side. So they will shoot two. One more for Dennis. Nothing for Dennis. St. George's with it. Toms. Fires. Unsuccessful. Ardenne in transition. Delissa puts the ball on the floor, goes in front of the rim, shoots, missing the mark. Here is Toms. Oh, should he wait for company? That Ardenne player is Gang. And a foul called on number 13, Simpson. And the referee looking at that player, perhaps to say, argue. And you'll put yourself in further trouble. I must say good afternoon to my former coach, Howard Harvey. Who himself was the All-Ireland champion last year for the seniors. That matchup will come later on where Campion College will be facing Manchester High. Oh, great running game by both teams. St. George's College. Putting Ardenne under the sword. And a timeout called by Basil Barrett to slow things down and to talk things over after St. George's College cut the deficit now to 8. So, a traveling call. And of course, Calvin Martin, as we bring you in for the end of this matchup. Certainly, whatever way this match goes, it was certainly a well-played match by both teams.
Yeah, very well played game. As I said before, to the coach, if Ardenne can have the outside game going today, it's going to be a hard day for Georges. And it turned out to be just like that.
And of course, it was back and forth though, because Ardenne enjoyed a large chunk of the lead up to 15 points. But St. George's College found a way to stay in the contest and cut that gap to at least 7 earlier on.
Well, Georges has demonstrated throughout the season that they are they are the most organized team and they are capable of scoring. I think they are having not the best game today, but you have to give kudos to Ardenne. One of the lowest ranked team to come in here. If they can pull off this, it will be very good for them.
Thanks so much, Calvin Martin. In sports officer. Ardenne, unsuccessful, has scrambled for the ball. And the foul is on number 11, Barrington Dennis. These spectators are expectant now. That 3-point play is good enough for Ardenne. St. George's College turning it over. Ardenne smelling the trophy. Or have St. George's College rebounded well to stop that run? It remains to be seen. A turnaround jumper. And that player getting nothing but the sideboard. The ball belongs to Ardenne. Oh, that was neatly constructed by Ardenne. And St. George's College turning the ball over now. Could this be where Ardenne get ready to celebrate? The crowd shouting, let's go Ardenne, let's go. St. George's College with a full court defense. But St. George's College throwing everything now at Ardenne. If they can grab this proverbial bull by the horn, remains to be seen. But at the moment, St. George's College not doing a good job to rein in Ardenne. And so Ardenne enjoying the better of the closing stages. Oh, that's great work. This Ardenne team looking superb now. And another foul called on St. George's College. Ardenne really superb now in the closing stages. Have eliminated the mistakes. And St. George's College self-destructing now. There was a need for speed, but also accuracy, and Ardenne got it. They remained calm and competitive throughout. And in this, the closing stages, This team from Ardenne Road in Kingston are getting ready to celebrate yet another championship. Toms having no difficulty in getting over. St. George's College turn it over once again. Ardenne, oh, they look so awesome. They finish so sweetly. Bullseye. Ardenne getting ready now to celebrate. St. George's College getting ready, perhaps, to wonder how well they'll put it together for 2026. But this Ardenne team have done hold so well. Delissa on the dribble, slices inside, draws the foul. And that's one more for Ardenne, the team in dark blue. Here comes Admirem de Gloriam, to the greater glory of God. Barrington Dennis getting the ball to kiss the glass. But would that be the kiss of death as it comes too late? Ardenne, and there it was! Ardenne celebrates the 2025 hold on the ISSA All-Ireland Under 16 Basketball Championship at GC Foster College. My oh my! They had a 15-point lead. They squandered it. It came down to 7. But in the end, Basil Barrett, after being beaten twice by St. George's College this season, have found a way to celebrate, have found a way to win it all. And congrats to the team in dark blue. Ardenne are the ISSA Under 16 high school basketball champions. Defeating St. George's College 72-63.